Let's go right to Ron DeSantis, who's just weighed in on this. Basil, take a listen.
The minute that she faces any type of scrutiny, she tends to cave. And I think that that's what you saw yesterday. I think that she showed time and time again that when it's time, when the lights get hot, that she wilts under pressure. And that was a good example last night.
What do you think about what he said, Basil?
I don't think much about what Ron DeSantis said, given that, you know, when you look at his history, when you look at what Nikki Haley has just said, even Tim Scott in the debate in September, when he said that welfare for blacks is worse than slavery, and of course you add that to everything that Donald Trump has said and done in the last several years, it's part of this larger narrative that some in the Republican Party, some of its leadership, and certainly some of the leading presidential candidates are trying to sweep the America's original sin and the horrors of that under the rug, in an attempt to rewrite history and to create one singular narrative that to me is based on white supremacy. So I don't take anything that Ron DeSantis does, whether he extols what Nikki Haley did or says it's just a mistake because she's under this white hot light from the attention of the campaign. Look, all of them in some way, shape or form have tried to diminish the horror of slavery, and so much for being the party of Lincoln. But I would say politically, to Governor Case's point, if you wanted an alternative to Donald Trump, maybe she was the one, and certainly her numbers in New Hampshire were suggesting that. But as a general election candidate now, it makes it much harder for her to make that argument to Republican primary voters that she can win a general election with that kind of mistake. It absolutely hurts her in the race.